selling price SP equals 100 plus or minus gain or loss over 100 times cost price, and cost price equals 100 over 100 plus or minus gain or loss times selling price. These are the formulas you use to find either selling price or cost price whenever percentage gain or percentage loss is given. So if you are given percentage gain or percentage loss, this is the formula for cost price: percentage gain or percentage loss and the cost price of an article or a good. This is the formula you use to find its selling price. If you are given percentage gain or percentage loss and the selling price of a good, this is the formula you use to find the cost price of that good. So we take an example. Here's an example. Kelvin sold a shirt at 750 naira and made a gain of 25%. How much did he buy the shirt? So we know the selling price of a shirt and the percentage profit Kelvin made. Now we have to find out how much he bought the shirt, which is the same as the cost price of the shirt. So if you look at that, you see the formula that is applicable here is we are finding how much did he buy the shirt. That means we are finding the cost price of the shirt. So this is the formula that's applicable. We have percentage gain, which is 25%. That means we are adding that to 100. So our formula will be 100 over 100 plus gain times selling price. So now we can go ahead and solve that. Selling price SP is equal to 750 naira. Percentage gain, which is the same as percentage profit, is equal to 25%. Therefore, cost price is equal to 100 over 100 plus 25, which is 100 plus 25, which is 125. 100 plus 25 times the selling price, 750. And that means 100 over 125 times 750. And then we can cut 25 here, 5, 25 here, 30, 5 here, 1, 5 here, 6. And the answer is 6 times 100, 600 naira. So that's a cost price. That means he bought the shirt for 750 naira. He sold the shirt for 750 naira and bought it for 600 naira. He bought it for 600 naira and sold it for 750 naira. You can see there is indeed a gain. He made a gain of 150 naira. Percentage gain is a percentage of the cost price that he made as profit. That means he made 25% of 600 naira as profit. In other words, if you find 25% of 600 naira, your answer should be 150 naira, which is the profit he made there. So we go to a second example. Example 2. Example 2. An article bought for 800 naira was sold at a profit of 30%. What was the selling price? An article bought for 800 naira was sold at a profit of 30%. What was the selling price? Now here we have it was bought for 800 naira. That's cost price. We have cost price and sold at a profit of 30% and percentage profit. We have cost price and percentage profit. What was the selling price? So we have to find the selling price of a good. We know how much it was bought for. We know how much it was bought, and we know the percentage of that cost price that was the profit. So we have to find out how much it was sold. So we go back to our formulas and see which one is applicable here. We are finding selling price. So this is the formula that's applicable. Selling price equals 100. In this case, it will be plus because it's a gain. 100 plus gain over 100 times cost price. So we see how that's. We can solve that. Cost price CP is equal to 800 naira, and percentage profit is equal to 30%. So we can find selling price, which is 100 plus the percentage profit, 30 over 100. In this formula, you do not need to put over 100. You do not need to write 30 over 100 because the 100 for this percentage is what is the denominator here. So you just write the number itself, 100 plus 30. You don't need to write 100% plus 30%, just write 100 plus 30, and this 100 already represents the denominator of the percentage. So this is the same as saying 100%, which is 100 over 100, plus 30%, which is 30 over 100. So times cost price, which is 800 naira. And what does that mean? 130 over 100 times 800 naira. And then we begin to cut 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0, and our answer is 130 times 8. 130 times 8, you can check that somewhere. 130 times 8 is so our answer is 130 times 8, which is 8 times 100 is 800, 8 times 30, 240, that's 1040 naira. You can check that if you like. Our selling price is 1040 naira. 1040 naira. So that answers it. This question is quite simple and straightforward because it saves you the stress or the temptation of forgetting to subtract or add when you use this simple method. Because we know the percentage profit, that means profit is 30% of 800 naira. So we can find selling price by first finding that profit itself and adding it to 800 naira. But it's better to go straight it's better to go straight to the formula so that you don't forget to add your profit to the cost price to know what the selling price is. Especially for children, it's better to go straight to this formula than asking them to find what exactly the profit is first and then adding it to the cost price to know the selling price, or asking them to find what exactly the loss is first and then subtracting it from the cost price to know the selling price. Just go straight to the formula. If you already know the percentage profit, add it to 100, divide it by 100 and multiply it by cost price. If you already know the percentage loss, subtract it from 100 all over 100 times the cost price. If you are finding cost price and you already know selling price and percentage gain, let's use the formula 100 over 100 plus gain times selling price. If it's a loss that you already know, that will be 100 over 100 minus gain times selling price. So that's it simply. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd like to see you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.